Hey, how's it going, people? Uh, I'm here with what may actually end up being a somewhat common um, video type, but one of my favorite parts of both Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 has been the custom emblem editor. Much like a lot of other people, it's a it's a really fun part of the game. But long story short, a few days ago I was watching Mr. iPwnstar4hire live stream going for, I believe it was the SMG's diamond camoed, and he put out there that he wanted someone to make his emblem and then make a tutorial on how to make it. So this was my attempt, and I did tweet picture or there's two pictures of this to him. He did offer some advice on the first one from on some things he wanted done, and then the second one he just basically said that he liked it or something, or thought it was cool. But I'm gonna try my best to explain how to make this. This was really difficult to make. But with the logo that I was looking at when I made it, I went with just a straight red background. I believe it's the second red in the column. It doesn't really matter which, or I guess what the background color is. If you go with the black, I believe it's biohazard sign, which I just zoomed in really far to the, as you can see there, just where that inner circle slightly around the logo. Like if you go with a black one of those, if you even have it, you don't necessarily have to have it. It was just a cool contrast in the colors. I thought, uh, the red and black always looks cool. But like I said, this is gonna be probably really difficult for me to just try and explain because I have outlines as well as the obvious colored pieces that you can see. But there's but this one's a white. It's a rounded square. You'll be able to see it. I'm not really sure what the name is because they tend to name just the shape's something kind of odd. But if you didn't know anyway, if you click the start button, I guess it'd still be the start button too on PlayStation. It will turn the different shapes either whole block or the outline. But basically, I just have it there for the white outline around everything. Like I said before, this was really hard to make, and definitely to my liking, much less where Pwnstar may enjoy this. Crap. I'm not gonna save it anyway, but probably the easiest or second easiest part to the actual logo, just a big blue, or I have it as the powder blue square. Another aspect to this one was clicking the right thumbstick, which is again probably on both controllers it's the same, but if you click it, you can go from either just the standard, making it bigger, making it smaller, to really messing with the parts. What I did with this one was make it longer and skinnier to create the I guess you could say body. I'm not sure. And I guess the easy way out would have been to use the P shape and the star, or the letter P shape that's already in there. It was just too hard to really make the actual logo if you tried to do it that way. Which is why I had to make the actual letter out of everything else. Another outline shape at the top here. A lot of these rounded squares are used throughout it just because they were already kind of in a good size to make the shape. And then with the rounded edge, I can make the rounded edges to the P. But see, that one is at the top corner. That one goes around. And yes, I know this is just a horrible attempt to explain it. But like I said, this was really difficult to make. I guess in actuality, the wide outline wasn't 100% necessary, but I wanted to make it as close to his actual logo as I could, and it still adds a nice effect to the logo. The ear, the star, I believe it's a white outline as well. Yeah, I think I have it as the outline. You could probably just go with the standard shape and just barely make it bigger than the blue star here. This red shape to create the inner of the P. A white outline block around the tall blue block that I mentioned earlier. I guess really I could just run through or like trace over the pieces a couple times until you kind of get an idea on where it should go, and just point out anything odd. But that this spike block, I guess, to represent I guess that would be the right star bottom, where it kind of disappears into the P from the star. Then this claw I'm not actually sure what that is or what it represents in the logo. I'm not looking at his logo at this point. Again, another one of those rounded blue squares. They were a lifesaver in this because they really cut down on the number of pieces, but again they added in all the ways that you can change them up, which was a really cool addition. But I would like my large variety of pieces back, like in the first one. Those two blue squares, just little touch-up pieces. I think they're both hiding like a little bit of red that wasn't covered up any other way. That I believe was kind of a touch-up piece as well. This red square where let's see what's it doing. Yeah, it's covering up one of those outline blocks. And then originally this corner, top right inner corner, I know this is confusing as hell, and I knew it would be, to try and describe as to how I made it. But just kind of rounded off that inner corner, and then this was an addition that I had made before I sent the second picture to iPwnstar. Like I'd planned on doing the touch-ups that he had suggested later on in the day, because he was streaming at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I had the idea to add the Ducky swag in, I believe because he had said it on the stream. But anyway, just the DUCKY in the bright yellow ducky color, and then swag in the same light blue as the P. Actually, I had this on right before I started recording this, just because in most things where Ducky Swag has been spelled out or typed out, he's had the $sign. So again, just the longest or the long rectangle that's in the blocks. That one. Just again thinned really far and then shortened and put through the S. So back out and discard that and go back in. But you know, there's my intent for the for Mr. iPwnstar4hire's logo emblem. If you think you could that you if you think this has helped you at all to make one, you know, leave a like. This was really difficult. I know I've said that a lot, but it was a pain in the ass. Or actually, I guess as Mr. iPwnstar would say, this was a mother bish to make. But I'll just run through all the shapes relatively quick. I guess maybe an easy tip I can throw in real fast was all the blue shapes or whole shapes. All the white ones were outlined like any advanced emblem, I guess you can say, because I guess the penis and the humping animals is really simple and stupid. But any advanced ones, it's really just playing with the shape size and the placements to get it where you like it. And actually, this is one emblem where it looks kind of odd when it's blown up like that. And you can see two emblems that I've used, or three emblems I guess that I've used in the past. And then, but anyway, but when it's smaller and on the player card and it just pops out during the game, it looks really good. It looks closer to his actual emblem. Actually, and this is kind of why I said maybe this is a series that could start. You know, if you're interested, I may still do the Psyduck, just because the Pokemon emblems are really popular and it's something me and my friends have always done. But if you wanted a Psyduck emblem or just any emblem, leave ideas in the comments if you want me to try and make something, and I'll do my best. Leave them in the comments. The Bane one there, I'd watched a video on it, so you can just search it and try and find it. Or if you want me to make one over it too, I guess, you know, tell me if you wanted a Bane emblem tutorial as well. But there's Mr. iPwnstar's emblem. This is probably a horrible tutorial on it, and I know that. So I will see you guys online.